is ESPN on ABC.
We still here. It's not just a mural in Philadelphia's Maplewood Mall. It is the 76ers' answer in this series after knocking off the Knicks in Game 3. It took a heroic, efficient 50-point performance from Joel Embiid, the MVP, to get it done and overcome the game that we have all been waiting for from, what's his name, Kendrick Perkins?
Oh, Big Body Brunson.
Oh, yes, from Big Body Brunson. 39 points, 13 assists. But read the sweatshirt, Stephen A. It says New York or nowhere as Philly tries to even the series.
I like that.
And this one has it all. Star power, multiple Hall of Famers. Both teams looking to make deep playoff runs.
Playoffs are a different level. Every possession matters.
Take the fork in the road and follow your path and let it be known that you're in a zone and you're gonna fight to be on the throne.
It's getting chippy, you know, it's just the playoffs.
We understand what's at stake for Sunday.
Just let it be so.
I'm not gonna quit, you know, I wanna win.
It's 50 for Joel Embiid.
They responded, now we gotta respond.
That's why I'm headed to the top to set you right on road.
Welcome to NBA Countdown, presented by Chime.
Hey, welcome to our Los Angeles studios. We are here to get you set for Game 4 between the Knicks and 76ers. The Hall of Famer, Mr. Michael Wilbon, who gets the title of mayor of governor of New York today. Is it the champ, Kendrick Perkins? Is it the legend, Stephen A. Smith? He's Adrian Wojnarowski. Stephen A., it's a special day today. Why?
Yeah, it's a very special day. It's when the Knicks go up 3-1, baby. It's when they go up 3-1 in this series and we get ready to close it out at the Garden. That's why it's a special day, Wilbon.
Well, that may be true. It may be, but when you score 50, we start the show with you. Yeah, it was a 50 piece. Joel Embiid is today's money moment, brought to you by Chime. The 76ers got the win in Game 3 behind his first 50-point performance in the playoffs. And man, oh man, he was efficient. He was the first player in NBA history to put up 50 in the playoffs with fewer than 20 shot attempts. Of course, it helped that it was a chippy game. He went 19 for 21 from the free throw line. When I say chippy, I mean that when Tom Thibodeau was asked about the antics, that was the word that was used in the game, he had to clarify on which instance that the reporter was talking about, Stephen A. So let's take a look at your fight factor meter. What are you expecting here today?
I'm not expecting a fight. They're not stupid. You know, you're going to get yourself ejected.
Okay. It's time to get you, dear viewers, to Philadelphia. Ryan Rucco, take it away.
All right, Malika, thank you very much, and welcome to Philadelphia. It is a spectacular Sunday afternoon, the line around the block for Game 4 between the Knicks and the Sixers. New York, a 2-1 series lead as we welcome you to the NBA playoffs presented by Google Pixel. It's the first round presented by ESPN Bet. This building getting ready to go as we take a look at the Eastern Conference playoff bracket. Boston a 2-1 edge on Miami. Cleveland and Orlando knotted up at 2 games apiece. Indiana looking to take a 3-1 lead later tonight. And Philadelphia hoping to even things up with the Knicks. As we welcome you courtside. Hey everybody, Ryan Rucco alongside Richard Jefferson. So happy to be with you this Sunday afternoon on ABC. Richard, this series has so much juice. These first 3 games have been so entertaining. We know the Knicks with the 2-1 series lead. The engine of their team is Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson has been so impressive. We talked with Coach Tibbs before the game, and he said, look, in Game 1, Game 2, yes, he didn't score, but he did everything that he was supposed to do. He moved the ball. He got his teammates involved. Josh Hart had back-to-back 20-point games, and a lot of that was because of the distribution and the attention that Jalen Brunson was going to get. But if they're going to win this series, they're going to need more of Game 3 Brunson. 39 points, 13 assists. That's the Jalen Brunson that they're going to need moving forward.
Meanwhile, that performance was in a losing effort because for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid was historically good on the offensive end.
Yes, he is the reigning MVP, and he was probably the leading candidate at the time of his injury. He wasn't eligible because he didn't play the minimum amount of games, but Joel Embiid is an absolute force the minute he steps on the floor. He is the ultimate 3-level scorer. We saw the layup there, the 3-pointer here. He was shooting it so efficiently, and if you foul him and put him on the line, he knocks him down. But there is nothing that anybody has figured out how to stop Joel Embiid because he is that dude.
50-point game in the fewest shots ever in a playoff 50-point performance. For a little more on Joel, let's send things over now to Cassidy Hubbard.
Thanks, Ryan. Joel Embiid revealed after his playoff career-high 50-point performance in Game 3 that he's playing through Bell's palsy, a condition that's affecting the left side of his face. And he started feeling symptoms before their play-in game versus Miami on April 17th, which includes some blurred vision at times. In discussions with his doctor, these symptoms could last weeks or even months. He's also still dealing with knee issues from his surgery in February as he continues to wear a knee brace and admitted he still doesn't trust that knee fully. He also admitted that sometimes he asks himself, why me, as he's frustrated by the litany of injuries and ailments he's dealt with, especially in the playoffs, but said, the one thing I'm not going to do is give up, no matter what happens. I gotta keep pushing, I gotta keep fighting for my family, for this city, and for this team. And that's what he'll try to do again today in Game 4, which is coming your way after the break, where we'll have lineups and tip-off from Philadelphia.
NBA First Round is presented by ESPN Bet, the official sportsbook of ESPN. This presentation of NBA First Round presented by ESPN Bet will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
Metro! I'm not your average baller. I came to win it all.
The Garden is shaking right now. DiVincenzo a three.
I mean, listen to this. This is what we do. This is who we do it for. That's f***ing unacceptable. We're the better team. We're going to win this series.
I heard that it was time for you to lay it on the line. Do or die, early sunrise, doing suicide.
Starting to light up the night here in South Philly.
This is playoff basketball. It's going to escalate, and we got to bring it.
It starts with me. I got to be locked in.
This has turned into quite the compelling first-round matchup.
I got no fatigue. You got no defense. I'ma go for three.
Embiid splash.
I play for keeps. I don't care what nobody's saying. I'm who they pay to see.
The one thing I'm not going to do is give up. Got to keep putting my body on the line.
A truly spectacular afternoon in Philadelphia, and all the energy in this building right now, Wells Fargo Center, as we near tip of Game 4. Philadelphia trying to even things up with the Knicks. New York, the 2-1 series edge. We know this series has been sizzling since the start. As we take a look at today's starting lineups, brought to you by Capital One. For the Knicks, Jalen Brunson, Dante DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, OG Anunoby, and Isaiah Hartenstein in that starting five that has banded together and had so much success this season despite no Julius Randle. And for Philadelphia, Tyrese Maxey, Kyle Lowry, Kelly Oubre Jr., Tobias Harris, and Joel Embiid round out the starting five. Embiid coming off his 50-point performance, just the third Sixer all-time to do so in the playoffs. Allen Iverson, Billy Cunningham, the others. And for Embiid, it's Isaiah Hartenstein who will have the primary defensive assignment. Mitchell Robinson out today, significant, because he has, now no one's going to stop Embiid, but he has done the better job thus far in this series as far as limiting the efficiency of Joel Embiid. He will not be a factor today for New York.
Well, and this is the thing, whenever you have a big like that, you're always going to need multiple bodies. So when you're lacking that depth, that's where things get affected. I'm very curious to see what Tom Thibodeau is going to bring to the table if there is early foul trouble on Hartenstein.
David Guthrie, Sean Wright, Justin Van Dyne are officials today. Kelly Oubre saying this is not a WWE match. Talked about the crying, to use his word, from the Knicks after last game when they felt, and understandably so, Joel Embiid could have been kicked out of that game, ejected for a flagrant 2. Instead, it was a flagrant 1. Put up a 50-point performance. It's added a whole lot of juice to this afternoon.